Hello everyone, I'm Marissa and today I'm going to be exploring the American Statistical Association on the web. To access this, first open up your web browser. Here I have Google Chrome pulled up and you're going to type in American Statistical Association and hit enter. Then you're going to click on the first link that pops up and this brings us to the American Statistical Association homepage, which is sometimes labeled as ASA, as we can see here in their logo, and below their logo has their goal or mission statement that says to promote the practice and the profession of statistics. One feature on this homepage that I'd like to point out is the What is Statistics green button located here in the top below the toolbar. And when we click on this, it gives us multiple add-ons to explore statistics. This includes a history of statistics and what the field is. If you look here, it also gives you a chance to win a free t-shirt by sending in a haiku about statistics. Now let's go back. Another feature I wanted to show you on this homepage is if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can find the contact information for this website. And then you can see that the sitemap is located here. This acts as a directory for everything on the website, and when we click on it, you can see that all items are categorized and easily accessible. Joining this organization has many benefits. You can gain access to certain ASA journals and publications. There's also opportunities for career advancement posted within jobs within the statistics field. And then becoming a member also gets you publisher discounts as advertised right here. Overall, you're gaining connections to a broader statistical community, which as a teacher in the math field is always a good thing. To learn more about joining, you can hover over this membership tab and click on Join ASA. And it goes over the cost for the membership, which varies, but for a year membership, a regular membership costs $180. Seniors who are over 65 and are fully retired, membership for a year is $110. If you're an undergraduate or a graduate student, membership for a year would only cost you $25. And if you're a K-12 teacher, which is down here, or if you're getting a 2-year educator membership, that would be $54 a piece. If it's an early career membership, which is a type limited to 5 years, that would be $90. And then a developing country resident membership, which would not include the USA or anybody residing in the USA, would be $45 a year. And then a family membership is again $54. If you wanted to be a lifetime active member, you'd have to be 50 or older and active in the profession, but it would cost you $2,700. Now let's head back to the home page so I can show you about some of the resources the site has to offer. And to return to the home page, you can just click this logo up here. One resource that I found very interesting was this little icon right here that says New to ASA, join the discussion. And this, when you click on it, allows you to connect with other members in the ASA community, and it's a discussion forum about it. Internet's loading. There we go. And it takes you over to a community tab where you can learn more. A few other resources I want to point out are easily accessible by the sitemap that I introduced earlier. It's down here at the bottom. So we're going to click on the sitemap and we're going to scroll to find the education tab here. And I'm interested in clicking the link Professional Development, which is under K-12 educators, which is right here. This link gives you 3 other expanding links: K-12 Stats Web Education Webinars, Meeting Within a Meeting, and Beyond AP Stats Workshop, which is professional development in relation to the statistics field and education. Now let's go back. And we're also going to find the Publications tab, which is up here at the top. And I'm interested in educational publications. And this has multiple resources attached to it. some of which are free, some of which are not. But the resources offered range from advice on teaching to curriculum within the field to making sense about stats. But one resource I want to point out to you in particular is this Statistics Teacher Journal, which it is free here, so a login is not required. And it's an online article published by a joint committee between the American Statistical Association and the National Council of the Teachers of Mathematics, and it's the Committee on Curriculum in Statistics and Probability for grades K to 12. We click on it here, it takes us to a different page. Like I said, this publication is free and you can just access it through the ASA website. Up here it's got their mission statement or their goal that says they focus on supporting the teaching and learning of statistics. When you scroll through the site, here on the front page, you can see a lot of articles or announcements that range from ones that just inform us of changes, like how the new editor is taking reins of Statistics Teacher, or there's things that focus on statistical content, like this first article posted here that focuses on about finding a new randomization technique by building on past knowledge in a real-world setting. So as a 7th to 12th grade math teacher, these announcements would be very useful to bring new statistical ideas into your classroom. But this site also has many other features. It can help aid you in your instruction. For example, if we scroll up here and we click on the Assessment tab and scroll, this one down here at the bottom is a link that provides us with more information on developing authentic and lesson-specific assignments. Now let's go back. Another cool feature about this site that I'd like to point out is, again, in this top toolbar up here is the lesson plans category. And when we click on it, it gives you multiple different lesson plan ideas and activities that can help teach stats in your classroom if you're kind of unsure of a lesson plan to do that. And I found this very interesting and something that I could use when I become a new teacher. Now let's go back to the American Statistical Association homepage. So we're just going to type capital ASA into the search bar, which I explained earlier can be an abbreviation for the American Statistical Association, and click this link, and look, it returns us to the homepage. So now let's scroll down here and learn more about their meetings and events. So right under this Meetings and Workshops tab, we can click on See All Events. And then next you could click on Search Events. And this allows you to search for corresponding meetings and events on this website. It's kind of like when you're looking for classes to take and how we have to specify, the title, the time, the location, and stuff like that. If you don't change any of the fields, like up here in red it says, you can see all the events listed. So let's go ahead and do that. Hit search. And as you can see, there's 27 records found. And when you scroll, you can find details on all of these events, and you can see if they are ASA sponsored. Some are, some aren't. But something I wanted to point out is this top one here, that every December, ASA sponsors an event or a conference on applied statistics. And if we keep scrolling through here, there's plenty here, but we can see that every February there's an event which is not sponsored by ASA here, which is the American Statistical Association Conference on Statistical Practice. So that was another interesting one. So yearly, there are many different meetings and many conferences available, and some are ASA sponsored and some aren't. But like these two that I just mentioned, they're held yearly and around the same time, so they're in the same month. Now let's return back to the home page. I hope this video gave you a little bit of insight on what the American Statistical Association is and all the benefits the site has to offer, and why I highly suggest that you become a member, especially if you plan on becoming a teacher.